Violators Unlimited Apparel. We got authentic snapback baseball hats and knit hats, t-shirts, baseball tees, jerseys, thermals, pullover hoodies, and more. Dozens of styles and colors to choose from. We got your size, small to 6XL for men and women. Shop with us online at Violators Unlimited Biz. For more info, call 917-327-4600 or go to violatorsunlimitedapparel@gmail.com.
Woo! We got the hottest DJ coming to you.
We got the Violators!
That's what we talking about.
Yo, we back in the building. Happy Saturday, fellas.
Happy Saturday. What's going on?
Colorful bunch today.
Yo,
bunch.
Yo, listen, at least we all got that V-Rock.
We are looking like Voltron for real today.
All day, for real. What's up, y'all?
Well, you know what? There's two Voltrons. There's one with 5 lines, then you got the one with like 16 cars.
That's us.
Uncharted regions of the universe.
And we formed it.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Do I gotta cue my own music up?
I thought you were gonna play some Stanley.
Oh, you got it too! You got it!
Wait, hold on.
From uncharted regions of the universe comes a legend. The legend of Voltron.
I guess that's why he's your DJ, huh?
Yeah, baby!
I guess that's why he's your DJ.
Even though he's been dissing me.
Oh, here we go. Listen.
Yo, what's going on?
Let's get right into it because we got some old school stuff about to happen up here. So
it's about to be crazy
Let's
today.
get this going.
Alright, so listen, my name is Daryl, aka Sneaky D, aka the light-skinned wonder of the world, aka...
That's
Nobody likes to get rocking harder than Ice-T!
Whoa!
Whoa! Yo, I had brain freeze. I was like, cricket.
Dave's in real form today.
Yeah, that's right, that's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna keep quick, simple, and never sweet. My name is Chris Ali. I am the boss.
He's a boss!
Boss.
Never sweet, never
Shot
sweet.
call, big ball of the boss!
Wait, hold up. Special shout out to our DJ today that's rocking with us.
I think he got something set up because he was smiling.
So, you know what? Without no further ado, who are you, sir?
Chief Rocker, aka the Mr. Ooh Wee, aka a cream poo.
And right next to you,
And who are you?
Oh, I am Super Dave, aka Inspector Detective Silver Fox, aka what's the number? Better known as a smooth operator because I'm so smooth.
¡Wepa! ¿Cómo está, mi hermano?
Oh, muy bien, gracias por tenerme.
Yes!
Okay, well, I am your boy Hero, aka Hero Manson, aka Action Bronson, aka Nori from Noriega Capone, aka Mr. Wepa Man, your favorite Puerto Rican, aka Puerto Rico!
Toma! Alright, everybody take 10 seconds because 15 seconds we ain't got
I do
to.
my own damn stunts.
He don't need a stunt double.
That's why he's my DJ.
Who are you though?
You You already know who it is. It's your boy FL Adore. Before there was many after him, there'll be none. AK your girlfriend favorite. AK Brown Water Gang, always in effect in my life. Ooh. AKA we gonna laugh out loud.
LOL.
LOL.
Yeah. Guess what, y'all? Y'all on the Violators Unlimited radio TV show. And we are here on IXS Radio. That's www.ixsradio.com. That's www.ixsradio.com. Log in and tune in because we are live not now.
Right now.
That's right. And for some strange, stupid reason, if you don't want to see these handsome faces, you could definitely go to the TuneIn app. And guess what's on there?
What?
Free Agent Radio.
Huh?
Say word.
All audio. We are live right now. Everything you hear us say, you can hear it, even in your car.
Right. I ain't believe.
Wow.
Let's go. That's right. www.fregentradio.com. Let's go.
Now, people say, like down, like you know.
Yeah, I was watching.
Oh,
Conductor.
orchestra.
Yeah. And guess what? You can call in if you need to because we are crazy right now. Today gonna be one of them shows. So what's the number?
347-708-0216.
What's the number?
347-708-0216
En
en
Español.
347-708-0216.
Uno más, por favor.
347-708-0216.
Oh, these are the fluid? Oh, shit.
And we are official tissue.
Español. Who's that?
Cuidado.
Hold on.
Light skin wonder of the
Hold
world.
on.
That's right.
Is that like
We official tissue. Where we at, baby boy?
Yes, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. You're listening to the sounds of the Violators Unlimited Variety Show.
Woo!
And we're coming to you live and direct from WIAXDB, WIAXDB in the Bronx.
And in Español.
Si usted no está escuchando a los otros, pregúntele a alguien. WIAXDB. WIAX the Bronx.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Muy bueno.
Okay, Moses Stone speak.
So this is what it is.
Hold on, chill. You said to say, I lost Latinos got to stick together.
Listen, we can do this.
We all gotta stick together.
He changed his music when it comes.
You heard it right.
When they call him on his phone, y'all hear the.
I want to hear.
What kind of new stuff is that?
That's that a song.
That's right.
He said he owed to money.
So we back in the game. What's up?
They said he didn't pay last month.
Yeah, like what happened?
Oh, call Dado.
He still owe.
No more free lessons for that guy.
Yo, so what's up? We good today?
We good. We're gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be a great show today. We got some old school. There's gonna be some new school, old school.
Woo! It's gonna be crazy in here today.
It's gonna be kind of
We
crazy.
got such a show.
Word up.
We got CL Smooth.
Yeah.
We got NINE.
Yeah.
We got
Mel,
the
stop.
most dangerous DJ with no headphones. Mel Star.
Word up. I know me and Dave be pumping this joint in the car.
Oh,
so
no doubt. Oh, yeah.
Ain't no help.
So yo, we gonna rock out, but right now we're gonna go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna have our guests come up in here, and we're gonna do what we do because that's what Violators do.
but before we do our, since we did Voltron and all that stuff about the comics and whatnot, so we gotta give a big shout out, rest in peace to Stan Lee.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yes.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy too.
Rest in peace.
93, 92, 92.
Yeah, well, he, another 2 years he'd have made it to 100.
No, it was 95.
No, not 95. No,
95.
Somebody else, I know it was in the middle.
It was in his 90s.
It's 95. It's 95. 95, yeah.
So, you know, big shout out to him because a lot of us done read those comic books over.
That made cartoons out of them. That made real movies out of them.
And the fact that before he died, he got to see Black Panther be put on, and it became one of the biggest blockbusters, showing the African American experience as a hero. So, gotta give him a big shout out for that. And then when we come back from break, we're gonna be with some other smooth operators that's gonna be up in here.
Woo! I like how you did that, bro.
So let's go be the
CL
Smooth
Smooth.
Show.
So, Crazy Ed, we're gonna need you to do what you do, and we're gonna come back in about 2 to 3 minutes.
gets banned if I don't, so sometimes I will and sometimes I won't. Mad stink, crack a 40 down the back, sit fat and relax and plan my attack. Not the one to test, I possess mad finesse. My boot, I was blessed, one bird in the nest. Chills with my peeps, steady bouncing in jeeps on the New York street, hitting urban concrete. I'm the man, untestable, with the extraterrestrial flow. 456 ELO, pop the top on the 40-ounce bottle. I'm not the one to follow, I'm not the role model. Hollow tips in my clips, money grip in my clock only spits when I react to the bullshit. So give me room to breathe and get up off these and save the confessions for Jesus. Plus I don't need to hear no sorrow. F it, the sun will still come out tomorrow. Long as I'm breathing, needing, even like Steven, achieving, getting some G's in, representing lovely. Boogie down Bronx major with the project flavor. I'm Asia, Deja. My behavior is mad ill if you're front. You know what I want. Fat beats for my rhymes, mad clips for my nines. Ill posse and my name up in lights and I&E. I'ma let you know how I feel on the real. I pack stealers like a jungle, makes me wonder where my heel is. The brick skips the dog chick, complete in my cipher. Temple like Rowdy Piper, hyper like a viper. I'ma strike if I got to go in for the jugular. Stretch it like a copper, stopper, but you can't stop me. Hookers lock me, just watch me blow up the spot. J came a long way from back in the day. We did it for no pages. Rhyming, hit the hay and sleep. Wake up, write another rhyme. Hit the park after dark, drop the beat one time. That's when shit was real. No phonies, no baloney, just the homie mics and wheels of steel. Back up from the room and plugged in the street like.
Yo, we back, y'all. Violators Unlimited Radio's in the building. What's going on? We got some people in here.
Yes, sir.
We got some legends in here.
Besides me and you?
Yeah, besides you and I. Okay. It sounds like you trying to say boost. Did you say boo?
No, you said it. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I had to help you out.
Oh, no, he said legend. I'm legendary.
Oh, what? Oh. And I'm iconic.
What's up, baby?
You saw how smooth that was? Yo, what's up, baby? that's what we do.
Yo, but this is what it is. All day, we might as well just bring them in like right now. Let's do this.
So he's family.
Violators present.
He already went the refrigerator.
Violators present.
See?
He already went the refrigerator. We present what? What we present?
The one and only.
Oh, one and only who?
The one and only.
The one and what?
The Mecca Dom.
The Mecca what?
The Carmel King.
The who?
C.
Who?
L.
Who?
Smooth.
Wait, who that next to you though?
I can't top that, yo. I'm still learning from the big brother right here, yo. Big Nine, aka King Bronx, stand up.
Whoa! Hey, yo, welcome to the Violators show, baby.
Welcome.
Who is right there next to y'all?
Yes, sir. DJ St. Q Rivers, Money Earning Mount Vernon.
Money earning in the building.
You got all uptown.
Yeah, y'all got all uptown in the building. Yo, what's going on, fam?
What's going on, brothers?
Chilling. Maintaining.
It's a beautiful day on a Saturday.
You ain't never lied.
It's a beautiful day to be alive on a Saturday.
All day, all day.
You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We reminisce over the good times.
Woo!
You know we go through the bad times, but now we reminiscing over the good times.
Woo!
The good times we shared with good people.
All day.
The great times and the great moments and the people that we grew up with.
True that.
This is what's going on. This is the vibe. This is the movement that we're pushing right now. They reminisce over you. Tour.
That's what it's talking about.
We up here for this tour.
So, since you brought that up, the Reminisce Over You tour, tell everybody what's up with that. Who's on there too?
Well, you know you got my man Nine.
Uh-oh.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Representing the Bronx to the
Yeah,
fullest.
all day.
You understand?
Yes,
And sometimes that's all you need is a partner in crime to do your thing.
that's it.
You know what I mean? But
PIC.
this is for the people. This ain't about the artists. This is for the people.
All day.
This is about a movement. This is about a channel we trying to touch.
Okay.
And this is on Violators Radio, right?
Facts.
So this has got to be facts.
Facts.
All day, because that's what you
They
speak.
reminisce over you tour.
This is what we speak on
They
Violators Radio.
reminisce over you tour.
Right.
Even when it's down to on one knee, you can speak about the good times
That's
and
right.
get back up.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's how we do it. Especially on Violators Radio.
There you go.
All day.
I like CL Smooth. He right there.
Preach.
Yo, Nine, how you liking rocking this tour with CL Smooth?
Like I said, it's an honor, man. I just can't wait to get out on the road with him and spread this positive energy. He's one of the most positive brothers I know in this game. I know a lot of people in hip hop, and especially fellow artists, but he's always been a positive brother. I always loved his music. So to me, it's an honor to be on the road with him. You know what I mean? And go out here and spread this positive energy.
So how many cities y'all got going on?
How many cities you're gonna be hitting?
The cities are coming in. Okay. Right now, we just want making the people aware right now.
Oh, okay.
We waking up the masses and the multitudes. What we doing is we knocking on doors, we shaking hands, and we kissing babies. This is the process.
Politician up in here.
Wait. I got somebody for you.
First show at SOBs, let's not forget that. We got one locked in. SOBs, January 10th. Boom, make sure you come down.
Well, you know we already in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a zoo.
You talking about shaking hands and kissing babies. Fred Love, you'll need to put Fred Love on the blotter. Hire Fred Love. Fred Love will do that for you.
Kissing babies.
Shake it. Yo.
Or at least come up with the quotes and the lines of the day.
What?
At least.
The dog.
At least. Yo, he said I'm not a legend, I'm legendary. We'll start with that.
The dog.
We'll start with that.
That's a good
Fred Love. The dog.
You do that.
That's good. But listen, so SOB is gonna be January 10th, and the things that you're doing, because I remember back in the days, like when Lost Boys came out. Before they came out, that's what they did. They dropped those flyers. I remember going to the Jacob Javits building. I just seen flyers just flying all over in the air. And he looked up, and was like, "Who the hell is the Lost Boys?" Mm-hmm. But now he put that buzz in everybody's head, and all of a sudden when he popped out, everybody was gravitating to. So I guess that's the same thing like you're trying to do with the tour. Is put the information out there so when people start to see the dates come up and everything else, they can know which way to go to. They're doing SOBs, and hopefully other stuff coming, because people's looking for you.
Yeah.
People are definitely looking for you. They're wondering what you've been up to and what you're doing now. And so let's talk about that. What you're doing now, besides the project of the tour that you're doing, what else are you doing?
We're just developing, being around family, getting my son through his last year of college, and graduating from Hampton University.
Nice.
So having that young kid do that for me and me push him along the way and use my finances and my influence to get him through school and do it, because 2 years ago he had gotten shot. Wow. and they tried to rob him. Wow. So it was a troubling time for us, and it sort of changed him. Mm-hmm. It took the kid out of him, and it changed him into a different person, a better person. Mm-hmm. Somebody who accomplished college and did what he had to do and got his master's, but it just changed him into a man, an adult. And we start having a different relationship after that. Mm-hmm. And we start having adult conversation and adult things. And I was able to confide in him things that I wouldn't normally talk to with a son and a father. Right. He became my friend. He became a best friend. And we're on a different platform of thinking and talking and conversating and building a new relationship with each other. And this is what it's all about, is making people feel what you're going through and what you're about. Not necessarily how much you got, mm-hmm. but what you do with it. Mm-hmm. And this is what my story was. They reminisce over you. Tour. This is what he did with the money.
Right. And you know what's profound about what you just said, because like my son is 32 years old. So right. I hang out with my son. Yeah. Like that's my dude. That's my the only thing I'm gonna take away from him, I'm not his friend. Right. So I'm never gonna be his friend.
Right.
But I'm gonna be his mentor.
Yeah.
Right. And I learned from him also, because this new generation thing is something new for me. Right. We hitting not 50s and whatnot. These kids is 30-something, 20-something years. They got a whole different spectrum of what the world is now compared to when we was younger.
Millennials.
My appreciation is greater because when I was in my prime making my children, mm-hmm. I didn't know that I didn't know the process that you would have to go to another house to raise them. Mm-hmm. They wasn't raised with me. Right. Mm-hmm. So now my appreciation and my influence is greater appreciated because I didn't even know how much influence I had on him. He's telling me he loved me more than I love him. Wow. And this is what I'm trying to say to the people, right. and teach to the people. You know what I mean? It's my obligation to, because this is what makes me happy, the simple things in life. Mm-hmm. Him surviving and not being able to pull the bullet out of him, but he got to live with it, and hopefully being young enough that can subside and not interrupt his life.
Right.
And it hasn't so far. So that's where the blessing is when you come out and you got to teach people and show people and relive it through people that they reminisce over you towards real, and that's the energy you gonna get from it.
Let me ask you this quick question. Do you appreciate when you come back to you say, your dad, I remember when you told me this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But in all fairness, as a father, in all fairness, let's keep it 100. I would run your life for you. I would tell you what to do. I would be on the sidelines telling you yes, no, yes, no. Not that it's a bad thing, but I'm a father. I love you. I went through all the mistakes for you, so I'm going to tell you everything to do. I'm going to be there when they told you what was going to go down. Just like I told my son when he was in high school and he was in his, and she was a girl and she's a bully. So I said, listen, you got to avoid that. You got to use finesse. He said, Dad, I came to school one day. She ripped off my chain. It took me an hour to get dressed. She ripped off my chain. I had to grab the girl, and I'm grabbing the girl. I said, listen, man, I told you gotta have some finesse. You gotta learn to avoid things. I said, you're gonna get suspended, right? So he said, how you know that? I said, yeah, you're gonna get suspended. And when you get back to school, you're gonna get suspended again. He said, why? I said, because when you get back to your class, you're gonna be guys, you're gonna look at the front door, and there's gonna be guys that's looking in your class, pointing you out. So you're gonna have to deal with them after hitting that girl, and now you gotta deal with them. So you're gonna get suspended again. You gotta learn from your elders. This is why the reason everybody needs a mother. Don't get it twisted. We all need mamas. We need that nurturing.
Right.
But then after that nurturing, and the bib is off and the bottle's out, you need guidance, direction. And this is what Reminisce Over You Tour is providing you. Direction, hard work, dedication. Not just me, the pops.
Right.
Little man is doing it.
Wow.
He's doing it.
Listen.
That was deep.
We're gonna take a quick break.
For real, we're gonna take a quick break.
Two minutes to come right back.
Because he came back, he just hit us with some real deep knowledge.
Everybody got quiet.
CL Smooth is breaking it down for you and letting you know what it is on Violators Unlimited Radio, baby. Yo, Crazy Ed, we need you to do something right now.
Brand new. CL Smooth, brand new.
Time to break the chains.
Judge a book by the cover. Discover the soul brother with the mechadon, working brunette to blonde. How many Edison Con when I respond in full black? With us having the Vernon villains back to back. Amazing grace when I face the great paper chase. For real, it's long overdue, so I don't wanna talk to you. I stroked the hell out of Mademoiselle who insisted every night she get her back twisted in the unlisted. I'm living through my son, so daddy see it this way. I want him in the NFL, his brother in the NBA. No doubt I'm with a piece down in Mecca, all crazy to the late Eve. None of this is make believe. I breathe some of the most powerful lyrics of our century. Battle physically, conquer mentally. Essentially, you're dealing with a Mecca affair. So anywhere you wanna go, I'll take you there. In the future, see me calling the shots for larger pots of cash, the mini bikes and open mics. I'm blowing up spots for knots in the millennium years, and now I drop it on my peers brings tears and fears. Another question manifesting my only. My soldiers wear Versace or the army fatigue. They bring brings a world of intrigue and glamour to my arsenal of dons. Pimps to players and layers of Decepticons. My whole mind state gravitates a weapon, making people in the business get a misconception. It ain't hard to the core, it ain't sex on the beach. It's just another plateau the brothers have to reach. Emphatically non-cypher, then we were broken, misguided. Try to gas me like Hitler once we get divided. No question, you're dealing with a Mecca affair. So anywhere you wanna go, I'll take you there.
We back, baby.
We back.
That's what I'm
Hey, yo.
Right, yeah.
Y'all just heard this joint from CL Smooth called Change. That's his new.
That's tough.
That was crazy.
New music.
CL Smooth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, Dave.
Yes.
You got something to say?
Yeah. All right, for everybody that's listening on freeagentradio.com, I'm gonna let you know it's Super Dave, and I got a real poignant question to pose to CL. All right. With everything that you have just given us, the messages you've just given us, and the jewels that you dropped. All right. A lot of things change, but a lot of things stay the same. And I say that to say this and ask this question to pose to you. When we were coming up, the message you're giving now, we were already given. All right? But as youths, there's something about us, and there will always be something about us, regardless of your demographic, your sex, your religion, your race. When you're in that demographic, 18, I would say 18 to 28. Sometimes it extends past that. We have this inferior, we have this God complex, like, it can't happen to me, I'm invincible, I'm infallible, I'm perfect, I know everything. So, saying that, put yourself in your son's shoes, right? Go back to when you was that age and you was in the business. Now, I'm sure, to a certain extent, you had that, it can't happen to me, I'm invincible complex, like we all of us had. You know what I'm saying? So, if you could talk to you back then, what would you say to you back then?
I would say everything you're doing, you haven't been taught. You picked it up like a flu. The things that you needed and nurtured and were guided by, you forgot when you hit the street. The only time you found yourself was when you got in trouble in the street and you had to go back to what you were taught all over, that you were been drilled several times. You know how an old person, they tell you a story 800 times for a reason?
No doubt.
It's because when they're gone, that's all you remember is that story. And that story has a message. And it's the message it's like something that you acquire. It's like a gift when you're at that lowest point in your life and you tap into that message. And that message changes the climate. And it changes your system of thought and your process of thinking. And it makes you go back to everything that you remembered and you were taught as the strength, not what you picked up from the street.
Wow. That's another piece of reminiscence. That's another piece of that reminiscence right there. Once again,
because that's what it is.
It's not so you taught.
Yeah, but that's what it is though. You know, they tell us that story. We don't understand why they telling us that story, but later on in life, you get it. It pops up on you. You be like, oh, that's why.
Hit you like a ton of bricks.
Exactly. Hit you at that moment when you need to know why that story was told.
And it was one thing that you said earlier about when you get into trouble. You said when you get into trouble just now, but something you said even earlier before that when you said when you have to drop to your knee.
Right.
And when you have to drop to your knee, and I know your son probably went through when he got shot.
Yeah.
And he had to drop to that knee.
Right.
And thank God for being here.
Right.
And now what is my purpose from this movement onward?
Exactly.
And once he did that, I guess that's when you say that you see a different man in him.
I saw a definite man in him because it transferred from dealing with his mother to dealing with him. And that was a big transformation because now he doesn't need an interpreter. I'm talking to a man that could do for himself and want for himself and speak for himself. He didn't do that the first 17 years, 18 years of his life. He had an interpreter. It was his mother. Now, after he did this, got shot. I never been shot, just like I never walked the campus. But he did it.
Wow.
And now he's coming to me on one knee and he's saying, what should I do, Pop? I'm saying, get back up and do what you do best. Finish what you started. And that's how you gonna make it through. And when he saw my help, it changed his life, because he said to his mother, I just don't love him, I feel his love. I feel him. That was like touching me, because he said, he feels me.
Right.
So it's not just I love you and it's the absence of it. I love you, every pop's supposed to love you.
Right.
You feel my love.
Right.
You feel me coming through. You can see I'm there for you. All the times I was really there in presence, but now you feel me coming through now when you really need me and I'm not there. Imagine all the pops who can't do that. Love me. Love me. And as long as you love me, everything's gonna be all right from here on out.
Well, I definitely got a question for that one. You know, it's a crazy thing. That's some real shit you just said. That's the real thing I ever heard a man say about how his son. Real shit. But you know, some fathers don't know how to love. If you come from a household that you wasn't taught to love, and then you know what I say, like, it's a gimme system.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this way, this way, this way. I love you because we family. I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't know how to love. Because sometimes you pain you got so much pain in your heart from what you've been through as a kid.
Right.
How can a man show his son or daughter how to love them if they don't love themselves?
I got friends like that have lost their parents early in life. So it's hard for them to love and show love. It's hard for them. But you know what? You got to surround yourself with it in order to relate to it. You understand? Yeah. And family is not somebody who's just your blood. It's somebody who acts and shows you and delivers it for you.
Yes.
For you to have an option to either want it or not.
You know what's crazy? I'm closer to some more of my friends and love them more. That's it. I love less, but it's just that I'm closer to relationship with them that I would do for them before I do for some people, my cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
Not disrespecting them. I love them. I would do it if I can help them. But at the end of the day, you don't know them.
A cousin is gonna love you regardless whether he robs you or not. A friend knows the value of friendship and what it takes to be your friend, so he's not gonna do that.
Right. They said blood make you related, blood should make you family, right? That's a fact.
There you go. We all family.
That's
but
right.
What you gonna pick and choose out of that pile of cards to be your strength and be your weakness?
That's the real shit. That's why I want to tell you. But I got down.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, yo, Nine. Let me ask you a question, man. Everything that you've been hearing, what you got? I know you got something to say about what's going on right now.
Well, yeah, man, that's all positive, man. It's you know, we all have our own agendas. You know what I mean? And my main agenda, I have a new album out right now called King. It's available everywhere. It's been out since September 9th. My purpose is to destroy ageism in this culture that we have, and show and prove by stepping these bars up. Doing what I gotta do to represent hip hop culture the way I wanna see it represented, the way I wanna do it.
That's my favorite two bars. I love bars.
Yeah, I'm all about bars, but you know, like I said, to me, ageism is a super problem in our culture, not just in the music, in our livelihood. Like everything Ciel was just talking about. Ageism becomes a problem when we try to even talk to the young brothers, because like, you ain't got to be my son for me to see you doing something crazy and step to you. One day, and this is a little short story, I'm walking into a bodega and there's this girl in front of me. She's about maybe 15 years old. And there was this kid, he was about 16. And she was younger than that, maybe 14. And he said to her, yo, shorty, what that mouth do? She started laughing. I looked right at him and said, yo, what you say to my daughter? He started shaking. He was doing the river dance. He thought that was actually, my daughter. I said, what you say? I said, apologize right now. He said, hey, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. And she was like, she looked a little stunned. And I said to her, do you know what that means, what he just asked you, what he just said to you? And she had no idea what he was saying, what he meant. And I just was showing him, if I really was her father,
I'd have broke you up.
I'd have broke you up right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to teach you something so you can learn something, you know? See the same knucklehead maybe 3 weeks later, you learn nothing. Now he knows I'm not, so he has no respect. So he looks and he's like, yo, man, that was foul. Yo, you old head, man. Y'all do your thing, we doing our thing. I'm like, what part of disrespecting young black women is your thing.
Right.
Or is this age group's thing? What part of that? So we can't tell them nothing that's a part of ageism. They make you uncool.
Right.
You know, the only thing I try to remind you is like I used to watch a lot of kung fu movies, and the old dude was the man.
Saturday 3 o'clock.
Watch gangster movies. The old man is the man. Vito Corleone was the man. He's the old man. Only in African American, black, I don't know what to call it. I really call us prisoners of war. As far as us being in this country, I'm sick of all the different names. Afro-American, and we was Negroes, we were colored. We've been so many things. Now we're African American or black or whatever you want to call it. We are a race of people who I believe has shifted our train of thought when it comes to older people. When it comes to our elders, we don't listen to them. The separation between us is more drastic than ever. And the funny thing is, this is the first time that a grandfather and grandson share the same quote-unquote genre of music. Right. You know, my uncles, hip-hop wasn't around when they were, so they hated it naturally because older people, hate the young, We're here and we're seeing what the kids are doing with the culture that we created. Right. And I find it unacceptable. At all. And I'm not having it, I'm not tolerating it, and I will go bar for bar with any one of you little knuckleheads who think you can play around with me in that booth. You will die viciously.
Right now, before we do that, we're going to go on break. Yes. And then we're going to come back, and we got CL and NINE doing what they do. But there's something that you want to play? Yeah. You going to play that? 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 It's called King. All right, we're going to play that. We're going to go into our break, and we'll be right back with Violators Radio with CL Smooth and NINE.
The situation has begun again. This time I'm in a better situation. We pillage the villages with the endless supremacists on our faces. I used to wear my boots with no laces. My homie Kane told me 9, finish the breakfast. Jesus hanging from my necklace, I perfected. The wordplay necessary.
Black cat with no hat, back to jack like super cat with my format black. I deck a track like Ali with no gloves. Pussy shove the rise of nonsense, lyrics are able. Turntable spins round and round we go. Going Philadelphia, Dolo with L flow, yo. Hold your fat beats like this, a pocket full of grip, mic in my fist, no bullshit. I'm all that and then some, hun, blow up like a shotgun. Any MC that disagrees, done your best run. I creep and I crawl and I yes and I y'all and I refuse to fall. So all in all, the God works hard, I practice my verbal gymnastics to get your girl on my mattress. I love to hit it hard from the back. I'm the man with the plan, you can't disagree with that. MCs disagree, that's why they whack. I do them something terrible, I'm incredible like the edible egg. Arm, leg, arm, head, who's the dread that said boom, da-da. It's flavor, it don't matter, swing batter. Knock 'em out the park after dark, I spark else, write rhymes to exercise my brain cells, count cash in my stash.
Club Liddy, see all my diamonds lighting up the city. Force the ladies to zone out and start twerking. In the heels all night, I know your feet hurting. Gonna shut this down and head to the diner.
Radio. Crazy Ed is in the building. Yes. Bronx Boys. We just heard Too Cold. By who? CL Smooth. We just heard 9 new shit. Are we doing it? King. This is on Violators Radio. Do y'all understand what's going on here?
Now you know he ain't gonna have no voice tomorrow.
I told him. We are lit up in here today. It's crazy. Mel Starr gonna call in a few minutes. It's lit in here. Violators Radio.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
I'm mad because we lit. We don't need to be lit like this. Crazy, hey, come on.
That got me. As usual, there's always jokes on this shit.
All day, let's go, baby. There you go. Let's get that.
Let's start.
Yeah. You on Violators Radio? Who's speaking?
This is DJ Mixmash. What's going on?
Yo, what up, nephew? How you doing, nephew?
You ain't nothing but a bum.
What was that?
It's DJ Mixmash.
You ain't know. I said, what up, nephew?
What up, you bum?
What's going on, Dave?
Chillin', baby.
You get on my damn nerves.
You get on my nerves too, man. The feeling's mutual.
What's the deal?
What up?
What's good? What you up to?
I was just calling, saying what's going on. I'm sitting with Pops. I just got done having a blue moon.
A blue moon? That's right. You're 21 now.
Oh yeah. What you doing? No,
Illegal.
no.
No, that's illegal.
Tell Kevin we gonna talk after the show.
He's been right here. He is it all. He is it all, man.
But listen, tell your pops.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, Kev? Listen, tell your pops that
It's all good, man.
I hope he's listening to what CL Smooth is dropping, because your pops is one of the fathers that CL Smooth is talking about.
Yeah.
Being there, going through your life with you as his son, teaching you all about the old hip hop music, that you became a master to this at your age, to be so young to know about all the DJs. I know you can drop some knowledge on CL Smooth about his history, because that's what you do, and your father had taught you well to be 21 and still have an old soul.
Yes, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, and Pete Rock started on In Control on WBLS in '89.
Okay. Listen, we got love for you, Mix Mash, but Melstar's trying to call in, so we gotta cut this real quick so we can get him on this. All right?
Go ahead, man.
All right. Keep
Talk to you
listening.
later, nephew.
Keep listening. We're
Stay
gonna
up,
talk
baby.
to you in a little while. We call you bum. Call us back in a little bit. You bum.
Gotcha.
All right. Yo, Mel, if you listening, call in. Let's go. Tell them to call right now.
Call back, baby.
Not now. Right now. This is Violators Radio, baby. This is what we do. Yo, special shout out to my boy DJ D Smooth is in the building. HD Entertainment. What's up, baby?
How we do?
He in here.
Yo, D, before you even go into this, drop those the information real where we at.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
All right, so
Pay the bills. All
right, let's pay the bills. We on.
I don't want you to lose your voice before you start.
Now we on Violators Radio on iAccess Radio. That's www.iaccessradio.com. That's www.iaccessradio.com. Log in and tune in, because we are live right now.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Not now, right now.
No, it's right now, because that phone call just came in. Who's this on Violators Radio?
Who this?
Uh-oh.
Who's this on Violators Radio?
What up, though? It's Melstar. What's good, fellas?
Melstar's in the building. Where you calling us from, Duke?
I'm sitting in the airport.
He in the Clearport.
Why you in the airport? You supposed to be here with us.
I'm supposed to be here with y'all, exactly. It's always something going on. Y'all had that bad weather. So, a lot of people, I guess, got stuck, like myself. So, a lot of overloading on the flight. So I'm just, sitting here waiting for my turn to get on the plane.
But you Melstar, you supposed to be in first class.
Yo, Mel, that was Wednesday, son.
I was.
Yo, Mel, that was Wednesday, son. That was Wednesday. Saturday.
No, let them know. Everybody who was in first class Wednesday got bumped to second class.
You sound like you on standby right now.
They gonna tie you on top of the plane.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I was ready to get on there and just go with the wind. But, sometimes these things happen, though, man. But all I gotta say is it's a new day. Let's talk about the new day.
Yes.
Yeah, what up, though? Nah, what's good?
What's good, man?
What up, though?
What's up, baby?
Yo, tell us about the new day.
What's good? That's what?
What's going on, brother? Yo, listen. CL Smooth was just dropping some tools.
I see y'all over there, man. Down, what up, though, man?
What up, baby boy? Come on, let's go. I got something for you.
Let's talk about this tour you about to be on with CL and NINE.
It's gonna be another day, brother. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. It's going to be a brand new day.
I know we already. It's gonna be because
it's very simple for me, man. You know, I don't really like to talk much about things. I just like to do it. And you know, when that alley-oop came, you know, for the CL situation, man, I was like absolutely ecstatic and was like, yeah, let's go. Like I was ready to go now. We go on tour now. I'm ready to go now.
Hey, we're stuck in the airport, man. Which way
CL is a part of history, you know, and he has a great history. So does NINE as well, you know.
Thank you.
And you know, I'm always on a classic move. Anyway, I like the new stuff, some of it, but you know, I'm more into the potency of hip hop. There you go. That's a better choice of words.
You know, I like that.
And yeah, you know what I mean. So these guys, to me, they have it. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to run with a package. These guys got a package. You know what I mean? They have more than 2 records. So, to me,
I think there's a lot more than 2 records.
It always works out in those type of situations, you know. So it just made it a good, you know, a good deal to say, yo, let's try to put this together and just make the run. And you know, CL, obviously, your situation to me is it's about time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I see you move around every so often, so I do catch up with you on the sidelines. I don't say much, but I see what's going on with you too as well, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
But, you know, like I said, you know, CL, it's about time, you know what I'm saying? And I think now the timing is absolutely great for what's about to happen, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy to be a part of that time, you know?
And you know what's so good about this? Because you already been on tour with Houdini, you've been on tour with Yo-Yo, you haven't been on tour. So you already you did the circuit with tours already, so you know something that's positive with CL coming off to hit this tour, and even with the name itself, it's gonna generate people just to come out. You know, just reminisce tour. The sounding of it is like it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm hearing sidebars of a lot of artists are already wanting to get on board. So I like I said, I think it's going to be a great thing, and you got to get back to the music, got to get back to the fun, got to get back to the enjoyment of just good music.
Exactly.
And I'm always a part of good stuff like that. That's all I want to be a part of. So, like I said, for me, this is a great situation, and why not start it off at SOBs?
Yeah, exactly. What date? January 10th?
January 10th.
January 10th on a Thursday.
Woo!
Called Thursday Hip Hop Night. That's what they should call it. Thursday should be Hip Hop Night. Everybody else can keep the parties on the weekend.
Yeah.
Thursday seemed like the night, you know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, it's a long time coming, and again, you know me, I stay humble with it. I'm always appreciative of great things and great people, you know what I mean? So this just works out perfectly.
Okay, Mel, I had to stop you with that one, because you talking about you're humble. Stop it, bro. You're humble and cocky. Stop it!
You know you, Mel.
The only time if I might be cocky is on stage. But that's just my representation of who I am when I'm playing. So it's definitely a ferocious moment.
Right.
You know, and it's about killing or be killed at that time. You know what I mean? But well, we can always sit and talk and interview and, you know, and talk, you know. This part is the fun part.
You need a disclaimer. You need a disclaimer. Anything I say when I'm on stage, I'm not responsible for. But if you interview me before or after, I'm responsible for that.
And definitely,
crazy. Yeah, what up, though, man? I saw you back there, bro. How you doing?
I see you, my brother. You know I'm trying to hit you too. I'm trying to hit you. Somebody else pick up your other phone.
Yeah, my bad on that. If I probably was moving around, you know me, man.
Trust me, I understand.
You get to me.
No.
But listen, I understand.
No, wait, hold up. Don't give Mel no excuses. This dude don't answer his phone for no.
Nah, I'm gonna back him up. I'm gonna back you up right now. I'm gonna back you up. He did change phones. I ain't gonna front. He did change phones because we did conversate.
I do.
He did.
Ever.
Listen,
I did too. You're right.
besides
I'm backing him up, you violators.
Whatever.
But the whole thing, also, we gotta give you props to what you've been doing DJing. Also, Mel, you went to a couple of these DJ shows and turned them out. You also was a celebrity guest doing your own show, so you have been doing a lot besides the tour. Just keeping the DJ name going on in this music history, because a lot of DJs don't get their reputation.
Cut Cafe.
They get pushed back to the side, but you have been representing DJs, especially from New York.
Wow.
That's been doing your thing.
Oh man.
Cut Cafe, right?
Like I guess I don't even call what I have a career yet, because I still say that I'm still a learning process still, so I'm still a part of that whole. I'm still working and I'm trying to do more and get more, and the notation for everything for me is still the same: practice. You know what I mean? And I still practice, and everybody doesn't understand that there's a situation where there's a party, there's a lounge, there's sports bars, and then there's arenas, and all of those situations are all different. You know what I mean? And you gotta be able to handle all of those situations.
Right.
And that's watching the Kid Capri's and the Bruceys and the Zeta Alerts and all those guys, and they're like, I've seen all of that, so for me it was just like, okay, I gotta figure out how they were able to maintain all levels and be good on all levels. So that's where I'm at with it now,
Show. Right now we got CL Smooth and 9 in the building. Mel Star was on the phone. We got everybody here rocking out, right, y'all?
Yeah.
I hope
DJ Sin-Q's in the house.
Oh, that's his name? That's his name?
DJ Sin-Q.
He all quiet. He don't want to say nothing. He need to start speaking.
He being real humble over there. He like, I'm gonna be real humble right now. When we get outside, I'm gonna smack the
True Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon.
And we got this dude called Blacksmith in the building. I don't know if y'all like him or not, but I do, so whatever.
AB called him White Smith. He said, "Yo, White Smith."
We got our special guest DJ in here, DJ Crazy Ed.
My joint's ready to blow.
Yeah.
In the middle of the floor like I don't know what I know.
One more time, hold up, back. Hey, come
Check your bank accounts. Got commas. You got a nigga hard like Hammer. Take a chance, little mama. New pants, Dolly Mama.
All right, listen up. We got everything going on. This is Violators Radio. We're coming to a close. So right now, we need to let everybody know how they can get in contact with y'all. 9, start it off.
You can reach me at 9MM on Instagram, Quana Millie on Facebook, and 9212 on Twitter. I never be on Twitter. Let's just go to Instagram at 9MM on Instagram. I'm never on nothing else. So you find
underscore, no underscore.
No. Just at 922M's.
Alright, the number 9 letter.
I'll spell it out.
N-I-N-E. There you go.
N-I-N-E.
If I keep screaming, I'm gonna have that same voice.
Yeah, you gotta work on it.
That's a Glock in the picture?
Alright. Hey, yo, CL. See how they get you.
They can hit me on Instagram at the Real CO Smooth. The Real CO Smooth on Instagram. You can hit me anytime. Follow what we doing. Right now we working on the Reminisce Over You tour. The Reminisce Over You tour.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. That's the gram.
Oh, duh. You can follow the tour. There is an actual site.
Actually, you're not on Instagram. CL hit me up.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Yeah.
All right, so how they get in contact with you?
My brother.
At DJ Sin-Q Rivers. That's it. Everywhere. All social media.
Okay. Who are you? Crazy Ed.
Who are you?
My Nine's DJ / producer. That's what I do.
Respect.
He like to be on the laid back tip.
Yeah, that's me.
Just let you know when you come in producing some shit, he's cutting your ass. He's on the laid back. That's right. See, I might be laid back, but let me get behind those tracks.
Hey yo, Crazy Ed. How they get in contact with you, bro?
DJ Crazy Ed 1 on Instagram. That's what it is. That's it.
Oh. Yo, special shout out to our boy DJ Crazy Ed stepping in today and killing it for us. Shout out to our guests.
Yes.
What's your name at the front? What's your name, bro?
Nah.
What's your name, bro?
CO Smooth.
What's your name, bro?
Crazy Ed. And big shout out to Mel Star calling in from McDonald's.
Sir, your number 5 is ready, sir.
Special sauce.
Extra large fries. Special sauce.
Here's that customer service.
Good word up. Big shout out to AB calling in.
Twice. That was for twice.
Shout out to Mix Mash.
Big shout out to Mix Mash.
Nephew.
Shout out to our boy Stacy in the building.
Yes.
Sexiest man.
Real players. Shout out to some dude they call White Smith.
Light Smith.
They call him White Smith or Black Smith.
Black
So you can't say nothing over here.
I get on his mic.
No, pause. You can't come this way. I'm blocking, son. I'm blocking.
That's a pause.
I'm sorry. You can't get on his mic.
That's a pause.
Air high five.
Now, real talk, Blacksmith's the hardest working man in showbiz.
Yeah, no doubt.
I gotta say something about the tour.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay, that's it.
Into the show.
I just want to say this, man.
Thank you.
Everybody, please go to
Reminisce Over You Tour on Instagram. There's gonna be a lot of new footage of CL Smooth and Nine and Mel Star coming up soon. Please check it out. They Reminisce Over You Tour. Please go there.
Yes, yes.
Yo, Pete, tell me you was playing the national anthem when you was talking, right?
Alright, listen up, y'all. Special shout outs to our engineers. My man Pete is in the building.
Yes, yes.
My man Big Al, the owner.
Big Al.
Shout out to our talent coordinator extraordinaire, Dawn Michelle's in the building. She been doing her thing. Shout out to DJ D Smooth.
D
Smooth. Shout out to my baby mama wife is behind me. Love Boots is in the building. Hey. Shout out to Frank is in the building.
Frank.
Boots, sorry I stepped on your feet twice. Sorry.
So, like we always do, this is what it is. We always go love more, hate less, and then on the count of 3, we all say we love you. All right? So, love more, hate less. If nobody didn't tell you today, let us be the first on 1, 2, 3.
We love you.